Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your man KD, and I'm back with another news report. Hey, fresh off the slave shit, fresh off the grind, you know what I'm saying? Still got to bring y'all this content, baby. And it's crazy, man. Look, we ain't even gonna sit there and you know, beat around the bush. We jumping straight into it. So look, like, share, subscribe, hit them notification bells. You already know. Drop them comments. Help me get in the algorithm, and I'm gonna keep on entertaining y'all. So look, check it out. We all know what happened with the whole Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez situation. We all know all the lies and deceit that was told. In my personal opinion, that man was railroaded, and yeah, that whole shit wicked. But what's even more wicked is, so if y'all seen a couple of I want to say like 2 months ago, month and a half ago, 2 months ago. No, when did Tory Lanez drop that new album? Probably like 3 months ago, right? 2-3 months ago. Y'all seen a slight video of him recording the song on his video, on his what the fuck is them shits called? He recording the song on you know what I'm saying, over the video message through prison or whatever. All right, cool. Riot breakout right behind him.
But do y'all remember that Tory Lanez he was on the phone not too long ago, bro, and the prison riot popped off right behind him.
All right, tell me right. I'm right now. I gotta go up. Tell me, you ready?
Ready.
Hey, I can't say I'm the same from last year. You can see the pain inside my eyes and I can't mask it. We was cutting metal off the bunk so we could stash it. 500 on his Zella, make him do gymnastics. See that nigga run out to the yard and he got backflip. Crying in the cell so many nights that I got trapped in. Lord, yeah, but morning and I got trapped in. Morning I got trapped in.
Alright. Now, first time I seen that, I was like, oh, damn, alright. I noticed he had a bandana on this arm, but I ain't really noticed, like, I wasn't paying attention to it, right? So I ain't even gonna front. I first heard about this from my man Cliff World TV. So shouts out to Cliff World TV, because he was the first person that I seen break this news or whatever. Alright, cool. After I got off of work, I ended up going on Instagram. I seen Tory Lanez had posted something on his Instagram. Alright, cool. So look, check this out. Going to prison, period. Depending on where you at, which state you at, you can possibly sit there and maneuver and be on your own. Depending on who you are or what you stand for, you're gonna have to join up with you know what I'm saying? Depending on your values and how you move, you're gonna sit there and join the organization. Some niggas sit there and join the organization because that's what they want to do. Some niggas join organizations because they scared and they need the numbers, so they can feel more protected while they behind that wall. Some niggas join organizations for the structure and the leadership. Alright, cool. We don't know what's up with Tory Lanez, but if I'm not mistaken, he's in Tehachapi, California State Prison, Tehachapi. Now, it's been brought to my attention that first and foremost, Tory Lanez from Toronto, when he was living in America, you wasn't living nowhere near LA, you was living in Miami, you know what I'm saying? Now you've been living in the heart of LA, well, not the heart of LA, but you've been living in California for the past, what, you've been locked up for what, 2 years now, 3 years now, 2 years now, something around there. It's come to my attention that now you banging Baby Insane Crip. Now, for those who don't know, that is a Long Beach Crip card. Excuse me, not Crip card, but they Long Beach Crips. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all don't know about Long Beach, for the people that's on this side of the world or outside of America, period, Long Beach is a city inside the LA, I believe it's inside LA County. Yeah, I believe it's inside LA County, because Long Beach is right next to Compton. And that whole city is full of Crips. Asian Crips, Mexican Crips, Black Crips, Cambodian Crips, Ecuadorian Crips, Honduran Crips, probably some Argentinian Crips. It's wild Crips out there. Like, that whole city is just full of Crips. That's one of the only cities in America to where one particular organization controls that whole city. Now, it's broken down into different Crip sets, but that city is Crip City. All right, cool. So now it's come to the people's attention that this man is now from Baby Insane. And me personally, hey, my man, you got to sit there, rock out. You got to rock out how you rock out. I ain't mad at you. Baby Insane from Long Beach, if I'm not mistaken, it's a very reputable hood, and some real reputable people come from out that joint. Savi Third, motherfucking the niggas that run the Viral Way podcast. I like they shit. DW Flames, I've been fucking with DW Flames and Savi Third when it comes to their music and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a couple of reputable people outside that's just entertainment that's in that set. So, hey, all right, cool. So now y'all got a whole nother one. Y'all got Tory Lanez now, quote unquote, one of the best R&B artists / rappers to even grace America with his talents, and sat there, had a record deal, recouped everything from his record deal, got off his record deal, went independent, dropped an NFT album that made $1 million in a minute. All records, all facts. So now, boom. Your man in there, he doing his time. You know what I'm saying? He's sentenced to 10 years. He doing his time. You know? He you know what I'm saying? He programming how he programming. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. But at the same time, programming how you programming it and being in California State Prison and you gangbanging is liable to go up. And it went up when it came to Tory Lanez. Now, if y'all haven't heard, your man got trigger warning. Your man Tory Lanez got poked up earlier today. Man got poked up early this morning. They had to sit there rushing to the hospital. Now, I'm gonna sit there and put the what he posted on Instagram up here. But as you see, it says that, you know what I'm saying, the man was The man was hit up 14 times, 7 in the back, 3 in the stomach. I think they said he caught 2 to the back of the head and 1 to the face or some shit like that. And a couple of joints in his torso, you know what I'm saying? So they said he got hit in the lung, you know what I'm saying? Both his lungs had deflated. He was sitting on the breathing machine, but he off the breathing machine now. He in pain, but the man talking and all that, and he recovering. So I'ma just say this because your man Tory in there putting in work, B. He putting in pain. Tory putting in work, dog. For that man to be there almost 2 and some change, and none of this shit happened to him. Now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Because I there's no way I can sit there and believe in my head that, nigga, you just became insane and niggas poked you up. Nah. You been representing for the babies, and you putting in work, this, that, and the third, and for real, using I don't really want to speak out of turn, but nigga, for the status that he got, just before he even transitioned to become baby insane, nigga, you was still Tory Lanez before that. You was still that nigga. You still a nigga that's sending other rappers money on their books while you locked up, and you know these niggas broke. And you sitting there making sure that they got some chicken and you straight. So I know you sitting there making sure your hood and there straight, first and foremost. You done probably send some money out to the real on the land. And at the same time, you putting in work, you know what I'm saying, getting your rank up, B. So this is the type of shit that happens when you behind that wall and you gotta sit there, rumble, young man, rumble. Shit happens, you know what I'm saying? You get poked up. Thank God that the man survived, because getting hit 14 times, you got hit twice in your face, 2-3 times in the back of your head, your whole back toe up, you got hit in your stomach. So nigga, that ain't one person doing that. Nigga, y'all in a rumble, y'all in a melee, and you know what I'm saying, you getting, if it was this one nigga hitting you up, that one or two things is going on here. Y'all niggas in the cell fighting, and that man pulled that blick out on you and tried to air you out, or you got caught someplace with the wrong opposition and them niggas wasn't fighting. And ain't no fighting involved. It's time to go to war. Now, all this is just my speculation. I'm not there. I couldn't tell you. But I ain't no dummy. And I know what I know when I know what I know. And I know for sure, nigga, you ain't just get put on babies and then 2-3 days later you damn near get aired out and get airlifted. You know what I'm saying? That man Tory in there sitting there putting in pain. I'm pretty sure in a minute y'all gonna start hearing stories about how Tory Lanez punching niggas out. You know what I'm saying? Putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Getting this issue off. I'm trying to tell you, y'all gonna hear these stories. Watch. Mark my words. Y'all gonna hear these stories. But I just wanted to come and sit there and bring that little news, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? They say Tory Lanez is he off the breathing machines. He's breathing on his own. He's talking now, this, that, and the third. He's in a better position than when he was when he went into the hospital. You know what I'm saying? So prayers up for that man. Hope he get better. damn, I just hope this man don't sit there and turn that 10 into a 40 piece. Cause it ain't hard. It ain't hard. Nigga, sit there. You know what I'm saying? Because I put it to you like this. If a nigga hit you up 14 times, and if you get back to that, and if you happen to go back to that same prison and they don't transfer you, and they don't transfer the nigga that sat there and hit you up, 9 times out of 10, you gonna run back into that nigga. And 9 times out of 10, you don't want to get hit up again. Cause you know how that shit feel now. So you gonna want to sit there and let me reintroduce myself. My name is Hove. And you know what I'm saying? And get to it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, your man Hove used to sit there and that man was on the street poking up niggas. You know what I'm saying? So this is what's going on now. Like, nigga, when you behind that wall, dog, yeah, ain't no guns, ain't no switches, no none of that. No, none of that. Nigga, but it's a whole bunch of big ass plexiglass swords and knives and real metal machetes that's getting manufactured and made by hand. And niggas is losing their lives up there, B. That being behind that wall ain't fun. So look, prayers up to that man. Hope he sit there and be able to make it out. Hope he be able to sit there and do his 10 or get out earlier or I just hope the man don't sit there and add extra time to his situation, B. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to be whack. That's going to be whack, dog. And I, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you just sat there. You got 10. You done been in there for 2.5, some shit like that. You just got hit up 14 times. You survived. Now, in the back of your mind, regardless of the fact, now they just turned on. If you thought you was on Savage time in there, now you for real on Codename Barbarian time. It's straight up, nigga. It ain't no arguing, no talking, no fighting, no nothing. What the first nigga say something crazy to you, you gonna try to airlift that nigga. Cause you don't want to get hit up like that no more. That's just like a nigga on the street. A nigga on the street, you sit there, alright, you super tough, this, that, and the third, you putting your hands on niggas, ain't nobody never beat you. Alright, cool. You knocking niggas out, this, that, and the third, alright, cool. Until that one day, you mess with the wrong dude. You try to put your hands on him, and that nigga put some hot steel in your ass. Now, if you survive that, it's either going to teach you a life lesson to nigga, I'm never going to fuck with niggas again like this, or it's going to turn up your gangster. So now I ain't, you know what I'm saying? So now I know I can't just punch on anybody. So when I'm ready to get my issue, I'm just gonna crash out. Fuck it, cause I don't never want to feel that shit again. This how these niggas be thinking, bro. But look, praise up for Tory Lanez, man, and hope he make it out this, be like for real, cause that's some sad shit.